Blog Talk Radio.
Hello and welcome to Awaken Your Inner Power, mastering your thoughts, emotions, and state of being through the practice of being comfortable in the stillness of the power that lies within each of us. I'm your host, Nancy Boudrie, certified meditation instructor, Yasui Reiki master teacher, integrative energy therapist, and certified angel intuitive. I am the owner of Awaken with Light, a wellness studio in Westchester, Pennsylvania. You can visit me on the web at awakenwithlight.com, and I'm also active on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and other social media. I appreciate your patience this afternoon as we have a delay in showtime. Today's show is titled Understanding Your Inner Power. What I am addressing here is the characteristic within each of us that drives our overuse or underuse of our willpower. It is in living in awareness of how we show up and understanding who we are and what is truly and authentically important to us. Here is where we bring balance and discernment to our power center. Not society or our own inner community's definition, but your own individualized interpretation of how you choose to show up in the world. Our goal for a healthy and balanced power center is learning when to assert yourself or maintain a stand, and when to relax, flow, and allow things to unfold. Now, as we start this exploration today, I want you to make sure you release judgment of the characteristics within yourself. There is no right, wrong, good, or bad. The way you show up in the world currently molded the beautiful spiritual being that you are in this human experience. But we also recognize and hold the ability, the power, to choose how we would like to show up in the world. And we can rewrite the script. The power lies within ourselves to discern and understand who we are authentically, truly who we are. There are two primary types of imbalances, and I mentioned them earlier: overuse and underuse of your willpower. Overuse, everything is a challenge or a competition. This imbalance leads to a fear of letting go, believing somehow that if you are not in control, things could not possibly go right or go your way. This mistrust keeps you on guard, ready to battle the next challenge. Heavy conflicts arise continually because you continually attract situations that justify, in your mind, the response to anger. This type of imbalance also struggles with insecurity and the ability to enjoy the company, the inability to enjoy the company of others. for fear that the power or control will be taken from you, or that if you're not in control, things will not go as planned. On the other hand, underuse of willpower is the continual emotion of feeling guilty when you say no, seeming to invite others to take advantage of you, and you are always assuming or acting in the martyr role. This is expressed as an inability to assert yourself and feelings of helplessness. It is reflected in frustration of always having to do things you don't want to do. Your life is dominated by the demands of others rather than following your heart. Underuse of willpower also leads to guilt and shame, driving you away from standing up for yourself. You seek to be that good person, as society or your community defines it, and doing what is expected of you. Can you be a bit of both? Absolutely. You see, most of us probably do swing from one characteristic to the opposite in search of that middle ground. Your life is constantly in conflict, defending yourself, yet you feel taken advantage of at times, or caught in feelings of guilt and shame when you don't show up as others want you to. It is not until you balance your own perception within that the outer world comes into balance, or our outer world vibrating and lining up our point of attraction in what we would like to experience. See, our inner world is our thoughts and our emotions that create this energy that lines up our point of attraction and what we experience in our daily life, our outer world. If you choose to adjust how you show up in the world, recognize this will take some time to rewrite the script, rewrite your role, the one you have been playing a lifetime. You'll be challenged time and time again to resume the old role you have always played. You will have to be aware of when you are stepping back into that role and consciously choose to stop. Show up differently from what feels to be the norm. This is where you must continue to explore one's inner world, self, so you have clarity on who you really are and what feels good and right solely for you. As you evolve and live out this life experience, trust that if you follow your inner compass, that those around you will adjust as well, and you will feel a sense of balance, a leveling off in your life. The balance we bring will bring us happiness and healthiness for you. You will feel a greater sense of wholeness, completeness. But as you evolve, make sure you don't self-impose restrictions upon yourself, because you see, what might felt right a month ago may not feel right today. So allow yourself to flow. As you sustain consciousness in a balanced power center within, greater clarity comes into your life automatically. Your ability to stay clear in your intentions keeps the power struggles away. Defenses drop, and you become clear in your resolve, what is important to you. You quit thinking about power issues. Instead, you understand everything in terms of what is my intention here in this moment in time, what is best for me and others. Diplomacy becomes a natural characteristic. You can defend yourself, your point of view when necessary, and recognize the world as varying viewpoints, as there are varying cultures. And you enlist cooperation instead of competition. So how do we achieve balance? Journey within continually. The power of being as well as doing. Understand your inner characteristics from a non-judgmental space and adjust the swing of overuse or underuse of power and drop into this defensiveness. It allows you to rest into a state of being and flexibility. So you're dropping the defense mechanism and allowing to rest in a state of being and flexibility, flow. Continually live in awareness of how you show up and encourage yourself to change. Maintain strength and courage as you make these adjustments, remembering you're not journeying alone. You are part of a greater whole. Have patience and perseverance to stay clear on your positive intention, as some experiences take time to adjust and be reflected in your outer world. So let's settle into a meditation that helps us learn to explore our inner world as we acquaint ourselves with who we truly are, so we can better understand how we show up and live in a greater sense of awareness. So settle in now and get ready for the fun part, the meditation piece. And I'll turn on some nice music. Let's settle in. Close your eyes. Comfortably sit up in what's comfortably straight for yourself. Feel your feet nicely and firmly grounded, flat on the floor. Your arms and hands are comfortable and loose. Connect to your breath as it's currently flowing in this moment in time. No altering. Just allowing it to gently flow in and flow out. Follow the breath as you encourage your body to relax and enjoy this connection, this beautiful inner space. You want to cultivate where it's comfortable to go here. And place the intention that this time is for you and everything else in your day will wait. I am nourishing my mind, my body, and my spirit. And it is just as important for me to be in this moment in time as it is to do in other moments in time. Release any judgment on yourself. There's no right or wrong way to participate in this activity. You're just simply enjoying being. Everything else stopping, and you're just being. Relaxed and sitting here, exploring your inner world. Now, I want you to listen first before you try this breathing technique. You're going to exhale through a small opening in your mouth, squeezing the tummy muscles in. Feel the belly come in slightly as you exhale out that opening of your mouth. Like if you were shooting the breath in a funneled, focused area. Then pause for a moment of awareness before you inhale through your nose, which in turn I want you to push the belly out as you continue to inhale Fill the belly, and then pause again. Your exhale will be twice as long as your inhale. And I want to encourage you to push the belly out as far as you can. If the mind wanders, gently steer it back to the next breath, remembering you are the master of your mind. So let's try it now together. Exhale through a small opening in your mouth, squeezing the tummy muscles in, feel the belly coming in. As soon as you've exhaled all the air out, pause and rest in awareness. Then inhale through your nose and push the belly out as you continue to fill it up. And then pause again. Pushing the belly out as far as you can, and then do it again. Exhale. Now I'm going to stay silent for a moment while you try it on your own, and do it at your own pace. This exercise is to encourage de-stressing and detoxifying the body and helping the mental power patterns and activating the power center or the core of our physical body because you're using your belly. So we're activating our power center. Feel the breath flowing beautifully. Imagine firing up with fire energy here at the power center, the belly. Continue your exhale, inhale, all at your own pace. One more nice, beautiful breath. You get done before I'm ready. Just rest in a state of awareness of how you feel mentally, emotionally, and physically. Once you're done with that cycle of breath, rest in this beautiful state of being as you're exploring your inner world, how you feel. You're still breathing in and out, really connected to that fiery belly. Enjoy it. Challenge yourself to get deeper. Opening up. Releasing. And just rest in a state of being when you're ready. What am I experiencing flowing throughout? The vibration, the energy, the chi, the ki, the prana, the breath of life, the vital life force energy. These are all names for what's flowing within. Oh, it's so blissful in here, isn't it? Resting in this state, dropping into the centered space within, this place of healthy responses, choosing not to be reactive or defensive. Instead, expressing yourself clearly from a place of truth for yourself. Do you have something right now on your platter that needs you to step back and view from a healthy, responsive lens? Take a moment, explore that. But don't force something to show up. Just be. If it doesn't resonate for you, rest in a state of being. But if there's something right now on your platter that needs you to step back and view from this clear, intentive space within at the power center. Maybe you're in a mental tape loop of indecisiveness or non-resolution. Take a moment now to focus your intent, connect to the desired outcome, and activate your power center to assist you in making a clear choice. Or if that can't come through in this meditation, encourage to disengage in the activity of mental looping, indecisiveness, non-resolution. Activating the power center so you can move forward in making a clear choice. And you can see your desired intention And again, if this doesn't resonate, you're resting in a state of being. I'm throwing out various things that come up in the power center region, the issues and the things we must address, being these human beings, but spiritual beings first. Lastly, do you feel overwhelmed? Feeling overwhelmed stems from the issue that everything is happening all at once. But in truth, it is always one moment at a time. So live in the moment. One step at a time, one task at a time. Imagine that you only see that one task in front of you. It could be a stone that you have to step on. And you rest there, complete the task before stepping on the next stone. And you rest in knowing only each stone in front of me needs to be illuminated. And gradually, step by step, task by task, I will achieve what I need to do. There is no need to look at all of it all at once. It is only one moment in time that I live. So as you explore this beautiful inner world, the connection to your power center, and you're striving for a balanced state of being, remember, you are learning to live in awareness, when to assert yourself and when to relax, flow, and be. and allow. Here lies the balance. Always releasing judgment of yourself. And continue to explore what feels good to me. What feels real? What feels aligned? Placing that intention, striving for it. Call upon strength and courage because you know you're part of a greater whole. A collective consciousness, God, however that comes packaged. Pull from the perseverance and patience and ask for assistance in these areas if you need it. This will help you achieve the blissful life we all can experience. And you know the power lies within you. You to make your choices. What you will think, what you will feel, how you want to show up. And you have the power to change anything you desire. You're an evolving creature, just like the changing of the seasons. We're changing constantly. And allow yourself before you leave your blissful space. Bring yourself back to regular breath and feel your presence back in the room. And before you open your eyes, invite to look at it a fresh lens. See a fresh perspective. And then open your eyes to a soft gaze. If you struggle with boundary issues, I have written a few affirmations on my blog today that will support this issue for you. You can subscribe to my blog by visiting my web, awakenwithlight.com, or you can friend me on Facebook and receive it on Facebook at Awaken with Light. Thank you for taking a moment of being with me today and recognizing the power of being. I look forward to next week spending time with you at the same time, Eastern Standard Time, and at blogtalkradio.com, Awaken with Light, or call in at 347-215-6945. Enjoy the rest of your day, one moment at a time, living in awareness of claiming a balanced power center. Love to all of you. Namaste. Goodbye.